Hey.
Here we go, kid. Our route. So, we're going from Pacifica through Oregon and Nevada, where we have our first booked gig, to New Jerusalem, Utah, and one of the Weave's secret libraries. After that, we play another gig before crossing into the Rockies to Boulder, Colorado, and our second library, then north through South Dakota, Minnesota, to Chicago, in a meeting with Theo's contact, and from there, into Canada, and Acadia to Nova Scotia. Nearly 4,000 miles on roads less traveled to a place we've never heard of in service of a shadowy employer. I'm not sure this was a great idea, kid, but you can't argue with a paycheck or the chance for a new start, far away from this wretched place.
According to the signs, there's a campsite coming up.
Is there a coffee shop?
It's a campsite, Gnome, not the Embarcadero.
As soon as we've parked, I'll start preparing dinner.
I'll take care of the fire.
And I'll, watch?
Hey, that's my job.
I'll give it to you, Theo. This is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Primitive.
Rustic.
Cozy. Cozy's the word. This is cozy.
Isn't rustic the same as primitive?
Rustic is romance. Primitive is an insult.
Primitive is sexy. Rustic is your dad's man cave.
I'm telling you, the word's cozy. Cozy is like comfortable socks.
What's a man cave?
Oh, Theo. The things I can teach you.
Based on our performance earlier today, I suggest we run through a couple of songs after dinner. Remember, we're booked to play at Pete's Pool Hall day after tomorrow.
Huh. I think Pax is writing some new material. Maybe we can try that out. Oh, that smells so good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving. How do I tell when my sausage is done?
The locals call it a dog, Si.
I prefer sausage.
Oh, we know.
What is that? Oh, funny.
I don't get it.
Oh, you sweet, innocent man.
The best way to tell if a sausage is done is to use your mouth.
Was that a dirty joke, Theo? Did you just tell a dirty joke?
O-M-G.
I have no idea what you two are talking about.
Yo, robot, is this sausage halal?
I made notes of all dietary restrictions. Those dogs are made with turkey meat.
Well, as long as it's not pork.
And to think I had a reservation at the best sushi restaurant in San Francisco tonight.
You had a reservation at a restaurant? You knew we'd be on the run, right?
I like to keep my options open.
Your options. A dinner reservation. Tonight.
At the finest sushi place in town. Yes, Theo.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
The grilled mush...
Under the open sky? I don't want to wake up at 4 in the morning with a squirrel on my face.
We sleep on the bus.
Is it safe?
Yeah, what about motorcycle gangs and anarchists?
You don't have to worry about biker gangs. There are no horned riders in this region. And the robot's keeping watch.
Do we have s'mores?
Do we have what?
I hate to say it, but I'm with Theo on this one. What's s'mores?
S'mores are marshmallow and salted cracker-based snacks, usually roasted in and consumed by open campfires. I'm sorry, was that an inappropriate response?
Not at all. What he said. She said. It. What are you, robot?
I'm a robot. I don't have an assigned gender.
Good for you.
Wait, so how do we make... s'mores?
You put a marshmallow on a stick, roast it, and smush it between 2 crackers. Make it a salted marshmallow cracker sandwich. Yeah.
Ah.
I'd forgotten how peaceful it is out here. For the longest time, I've been afraid of silences. Afraid to leave too much room in my head for thoughts. But now, it's all good. I can embrace it. There's a sense of stillness to having a purpose, a destination. It's nice to get away from the others. I'm not used to so much togetherness. Tends to bring out the worst in me. It's only been a day, but it's been a day. Amazing what can be done if you put your mind to it. A heist, a desperate escape, leaving an entire life behind. Makes me wonder what I was really doing with the thousands of days I had before this one. The stars are incredible. The moon, the air, the wind and scent of wood and grass. I'd forgotten how much I missed this. No, not forgotten. I had suppressed it. Denied myself the memories. I miss the girl I once was. The one who could call this place home.
That sounds awful.
Again, Theo, I'm with you. That sounds awful.
Ugh. Do you guys enjoy hating everything I love?
Yes. Yes, we do. So who here's...
Good job with the grub. Wasn't bad.
I'm glad it wasn't bad. I did use fresh ingredients. Since we're giving feedback. Your performance earlier was acceptable, but you missed a lot of notes and didn't always stay on beat.
Noted.
Anytime, Pax. Ma'am, if I may ask, why are you antagonistic towards robots? Of course, if you'd rather not say, I completely understand. If I offended you with my question, I apologize. That was not my intent.
It's not personal.
If one of my kind hurt you or someone you care about...
No, not that old chestnut. Where I grew up, technology was frowned on. And robots were taboo.
You were anarcho-primitivist.
And deeply religious. The problem isn't you specifically. The problem is you're a robot. Like I said, it's nothing personal. Did you prep the bus for the night?
I've put out pillows and covers, and the lights are off. The bus is ready for bedtime.
You'll guard the bus tonight.
If there's any sign of trouble, I'll sound the alarm. My programming prevents me from partaking in physical altercations.
How long before we get to our destination?
If we leave at first light, we should be at the coordinates you provided by mid-morning.
And program?
Yes, ma'am.
Like I said. So who here snores?
I have no idea if I snore or not.
No one's ever told you if you snore?
I haven't lived with anyone for over 10 years. How would I know?
Don't you have overnight visitors?
I work. A lot.
Like, never?
If I do, there's very little.
How are you doing?
Good question. I've had more time for self-reflection than I've had in years. It's almost decadent. Truth is, I haven't left Pacifica in a decade. And I haven't been home in almost 2. I mean... I don't know if I can call Hong Kong home anymore. But there's really nowhere else. Maybe it's time to go back. I mean, after we complete the mission and get paid, of course.
This is good for all of us. And we get to do it together.
That's the best part. I hope Sai feels the same way. She's stuck with us now. She can never go back. Was that what she signed up for?
We'll take care of her.
I know you will. You always do. Me? Not much of a taking care of her. Sai's had a traumatic day. Using Vox and her was the right choice.
I did what needed doing. But I don't think she'd agree.
Fair point. But the heist must have been a terrifying experience for her. And seeing the dearly departed officer get pulped, not fun for anyone. Whilst we're on the topic of trauma, this whole thing?
What about it?
Great shirt. Even better concert. Man, we really are in the middle of nowhere. I wonder what my business partners would think if they saw me now. They'd probably just think I'd gone completely bonkers and have me sectioned. After draining all of my accounts, of course.
Is that regret I hear?
I'm right where I want to be. Where I chose to be. With you. I'm happy to leave all the other shit behind.
Where'd you get that book?
Swap Table. It's Marilyn's biography.
Who's Marilyn?
Who's... Seriously? Monroe. Movie star. Lady Justice. Mother of the modern republic. Kennedy's wife.
It doesn't ring a bell.
You're joking. She's only one of the most important figures of the 20th century.
So you're reading a book about an old dead lady who's famous for being married to an old dead dude?
Jesus, Pax! First off, Marilyn's still alive, 104 and looking fabulous. Secondly, what the actual hell?
I try to avoid justice history.
I hate you.
You might like this.
What? Where did you get this? This is actually rare. I had a copy of this. My father bought it shortly before he left for England. This was basically how my collection started. I'd scour the shops in Hong Kong for new comics and spend all of my allowance. Mother hated it. I kept my collection a secret from her. I had to sell this particular issue recently, together with my entire collection, to cover some financial losses. I never thought I'd see another copy of Justice for All #1. Probably the most unintentionally homoerotic comic ever made. It opened the doors to a whole new universe for me. This is amazing. Thank you. What are you doing?
Just relaxing.
Okay.
This has you written all over it.
Lady Justice. Be still my beating heart.
I figured you'd like it.
Like it? Darling, I adore it. Perfect timing, too. I just realized I left my e-cigs in the apartment. I just need some real cancerous cigarettes to light up.
You know, there's a reason real tobacco's illegal in Pacifica.
And that reason is the nanny state. If I want to slowly kill myself, that's my problem, not theirs.
First time?
First time?
Camping.
Do you really see me doing this of my own volition?
Not even as a kid.
My folks weren't the outdoorsy types, and Hong Kong isn't exactly known for its campsites. As for boarding school, I had other priorities. Seems I've been robbed of a somewhat dubious pleasure.
Thanks again for coming along.
I was done with Pacifica. Pacifica was done with me. And
And what?
nothing. It's just money. I honestly don't care. But losing you would be intolerable. Besides, what would I do on my own in Pacifica? This way, I get to go out in style with my crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I don't want to lose you either. But that doesn't mean...
Sure, I know that. That's not why I'm here.
I don't know how to make a graceful exit.
Pretend you're going to the toilet, then slink away into the night. Works like a charm, every time.
Where was I? Oh. If I do, there's very little sleep.
Hello!
I think our boy is finally listening up.
It's like watching a gnarly old tree starting to bloom in spring.
This is nice.
It is nice. Sorry for being so selfish earlier. I'm happy you get to see your family. Even if I can't. I guess I was still feeling shitty after the whole cop thing. And the bathroom thing. All the things, Pax.
Why can't you go back?
Long story. My dad thinks I'm a monster. My mom's... She never stands up to him. And my fucking siblings... Dude, it's just too much. I don't want to think about my justice-worshipping family right now. Hey, we're in the Republic. Can you believe it? Our cover story held up. Speaking of earlier, not the cop thing. Although, seeing him get squashed by that fucking truck is gonna haunt me. No, the bathroom thing. It won't take long. I need to talk about it. With someone.
What's up?
My meltdown. You're right. I need to toughen up and not waste tears on people who want to literally destroy us. Like that Pacific cop. He wouldn't think twice about killing me, so why should I care about what happened to him? We don't have the luxury of doubt and inner conflict. We need to survive. That's it. That's how I feel. We can talk about other things now. I feel so much more relaxed. Funny how that works.
Sorry for adding to the drama.
We had to leave. I get it. We're good. Hey, is this what you tried to bribe me with earlier? I'm not a dog, Pax. You can't just hand me a treat and expect me to behave.
I'm sorry.
I'll still take the jerky, though. Perfect snack for a road trip. You know, before we met, Strongman's was my go-to snack during marathon warehouse shifts. I'd have to hide it in my shoes before going in. We weren't allowed to bring outside food and snacks. We'd have to buy it from the fucking UU vending machines at ridiculously inflated prices. Oh yeah, this shit's bringing back memories.
You seem more relaxed.
I'm loving this. I've been camping before, but it's been a minute.
Growing up, we had campfires every night. Plenty of toasted tofu and compulsory sing-alongs. I don't miss it, but I also don't mind it.
I feel a lot more relaxed with stars over my head and a sausage in my hand. But do not.
You've camped before?
A couple of times. My dad insisted that we had to experience fresh air and open skies, so he took us upstate. My mom hated it, of course. But my brother and me, city kids, you know, accustomed to concrete and subways, it was thrilling to see forests and stars, and to be together in a way we never were at home. My parents were always so busy, but on those trips, there was nothing else to do than be a family. Man, I love that. Unfortunately, our outings ended when I got in trouble for defacing public property. Everything changed after that.
Sorry.
Ancient history, man. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry I haven't been entirely forthcoming about my childhood.
We all have wounds that may be slow to heal. And it's not like I've told you everything about my past either.
What, you're a Justice double agent?
Huh? Don't even joke about that. No, I just mean that we've all had to live inside more than one closet. Anomals, refugees, we've all got our guard up.
Well, you're about to learn all my dirty little childhood secrets.
I can't wait to meet your mom and sister.
Don't get too excited. There's family stuff.
Don't worry. I got your back, sister.
Any regrets?
About?
You know, this?
Oh, fuck yeah. Regrets all the way down, man. But what else could we do? Keep drifting from gig to shitty gig for minimum wage, worrying about being exposed as anomals? At least you had your cons. My Vox was only ever gonna get me in serious trouble. I'll always have regrets. But this was our way out. And it beats being a Pacific zombie. Fucking liberty or death, sister.
I'm going to, mingle.
Okay, go ahead, be the life of the party. Love your shirt, by the way. It's so... you.
You think so?
No doubt.
Right. So, it's like watching a gnarly old tree starting to bloom in spring. It's very erotic.
Hush, you're making him blush.
Hello.
So, how do you feel?
What are you playing?
What? Oh, just, improvising. Playing the guitar relaxes me. It's like meditation.
Cool. Maybe we can collaborate on something.
Not sure this is worth developing. And you write your own songs and...
We need more. After all, if we're gonna pretend to be a real band and get paid to play, might as well have fun with it.
Let me think about it.
We couldn't have gotten through that Borda gig without your mad guitar skills.
We did okay.
We'll get better.
I can be of use to you if you let me. And keep me in the loop. I'm trying my best to understand you, but this could have easily gone wrong. We weren't supposed to cross the border here. We had zero intel, and then scraping by with that performance.
What should I have done differently?
Just talk to me. I'm not inflexible. I understand the importance of family.
You're right. Next time, I'll talk to you first.
I was mostly concerned they'd have time to catch up with us. The Pacific cops have to realize their officer stopped someone. Just not who or why. Or they covered it up.
They?
The last thing the Puritans want is for us to get arrested. And for the cargo to fall into the wrong hands. But it doesn't matter now. The Puritans can't get to us in the Republic. Over here, they're public enemy number one. Well, number two. I'm not worried about today. We got through it together. And we're a stronger crew because of it.
The feeling's mutual. This is for you.
Where did you get this?
I think it's a Mexico import. Probably illegal.
This is hard to find. It's made with real cane sugar. Not that seaweed substitute they're poisoning us with in Pacifica. There are two things I never thought I'd taste again. Real coffee and Bingo Classic Cola. Cross one off the list, I guess. I'm saving this for a special occasion. Thank you, really.
I have to admit, I was deeply skeptical, but this works.
Skeptical?
Come on. You're a software engineer. Not exactly the stereotypical outdoorsy type, but here you are, building campfires.
You really don't know me, Pax.
I know you're great with the guitar, that you're a secret agent with a mysterious past, and also that you're into camping. After a month of this, I'll know all your deepest, darkest secrets.
Nothing brings people together like an open fire. Especially arsonists.
Speaking of getting to know each other better, leaving anyone behind in Pacifica?
Aside from my former employers, I'm sure the Puritans miss having me around. They'd love to do an exit interview with a variety of sharp instruments. My former colleagues are probably being grilled as we speak. Literally.
Aside from the Puritans?
No one. All my family's back home. No partner, no pets, no loose threads.
This was a long con for you.
10 years undercover with the Puritans.
10 years. My longest con was maybe 10 hours.
It got you to this place, so I'm not sure who wins.
If we keep up this lucky streak, we all win.
If we stick with the plan and the route, we won't need luck.
I guess you've seen enough of my Vox in action to have questions.
You harm people.
Yeah, I guess that's all there is to it. My words aren't very pleasant. I'm not like Gnome, who can just smooth over emotional cracks. Or Sai, who's, well, Sai. Her vocals are all about her own body. I cause pain. I always have to watch what I say, because if I don't, people get hurt. Which can be useful, for sure, but...
It takes discipline. It takes self-control. It's easy to lash out, but if you do, you'll get caught.
I've been lucky, because I'm not always very good at keeping my emotions in check.
So, don't make you angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. About the detour. I appreciate you not giving me any more crap about it.
Who said I'm done giving you shit? If you told me earlier, we could have informed Nova Scotia about our route change. But look, I get it, Pax. Family always comes first.
Can't you just call them?
All Republic phones are surveilled by justice, and you can't dial out of the country. The only way to contact Nova Scotia and the hidden libraries is through the Weave.
What is the Weave?
A network of people, of ancient computer terminals, connected via copper telephone lines, unused radio frequencies, even physical media. It's what connects the libraries in the Republic with Nova Scotia and La Torre. It's safe from surveillance, because it's so primitive and archaic. They have no idea it exists, no way to listen in. But it also means we need a Weave terminal to send messages. And there aren't a lot of them around. Next one's in Salt Lake.
Anyway, I'm gonna check in with the others.
So, how do you feel that went, Theo?
What are we talking about? Dinner?
The heist, man. How would you rank it?
Can we please not? At least not yet.
I honestly don't have much heist experience. This was my first time.
Did you know this, Pax? You're a heist virgin. I thought you were experienced, man.
I never committed a crime in my life. Until today.
Right.
Sure.
It's the truth. And I only agreed to this because... It doesn't matter. 10 years of my life culminating in... And I don't plan to ever do it again.
I'm shocked. I thought we were in the hands of a professional. Now we find out you're just another amateur? I don't know what to say, fam. I feel the whole world's gone topsy-turvy.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but you need to wake up. We have visitors. I believe
Horned
they're...
riders. Not in Oregon, Theo?
They don't usually come this far west.
Well, tonight they did. Where's Sai?
I don't know. I just woke up.
All right, stay here. Leave this to me.
Please exercise caution, ma'am. They are armed and very loud.
I'm sure they can be reasoned with.
Good morning. We're here for the bus and for any valuables you may have. Just walk away
No,
and...
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Your mistake. Riders, kill.
You're gonna attack an unarmed woman?
What? No. Never. Here, take this.
We'll need to go a few rounds before I'm ready to shout.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll see.
Asphalt
What
God
the
will
hell?
avenge
My
each and
words are
every one of
weapons.
us.
You want me to show you? By hitting that guy before, we've built up a special attack I call a shout. Remember that whole words are our weapons thing? Time to see it in action, kid. Let's shout. Buzz off.
Our friend has fallen.
This is a bit rude, waking us up at 4 in the morning.
A bit rude.
I don't like being up this early.
But we're here to rob.
We can end this now if you just walk away.
We don't walk away. We're horned riders.
Sorry, right away.
That's
Do
not
you
what
all
I
have
meant.
your own bikes?
No.
Isn't that contrary to the whole just me in the open road credo?
You know, it really is.
So, what kind of bike do you ride?
So I might not be the best person.
Pillion?
Tail gunner, you know, the back seat. Why are you talking so much?
This is banter. It keeps me sharp. Move! So, this is banter. It keeps me sharp. Nice outfit, by the way.
You really think so?
Beats wearing a suit and going into an office every day, am I right?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind a steady income. Life on the road can be hard.
Tell me about it.
I mean, it's not just a job. It's a lifestyle. I'm an adult. I make my own decisions.
I'm gonna stop you there. I didn't really mean for you to tell me about it. I was just being polite. Okay, kid. Time to talk about taunts. This is a way to focus our attack on a single enemy and do a lot of damage. Let's give it a try. Bitch attack! I guess y'all thought this would be an easy job ambushing a busload of sleeping tourists.
Sure.
Isn't that a bit cowardly? Attacking innocent, defenseless civilians.
There are no innocents in the Republic.
You're a bunch of badass bikers roaming the highways. Shouldn't you at least pick on someone your own size?
Isn't that you?
Oh, you'll regret that.
Do not fuck with my friends!
Took you long enough.
I was busy, okay?
Let's show these losers how much damage we can do as a team. Take that! About time you joined in.
Are
Are
you
you
talking
talking
to me?
to me? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What was that?
You leave me alone! Like I said, you let your minions take the heat while you watch?
That's insulting. We're not minions. That's insulting. We're not minions.
A good man just stays out of the way and lets their crew get on with things.
Where did you hear that?
Night school. Night school.
Oh, glad to hear we're finally educated.
How you doing inside? Sleep well?
You know,
Go away!
you know, nervous tummy, and then these.
Fine, you win. Go on. Strike the final blow. It won't count unless it's a knockout. Do it. What are you waiting for? Do it, you coward!
Get out of here.
You're weak. One day you'll regret your mistake.
That's right. Stay down. Sorry, just always wanted to say that.
I really didn't think Horned Riders came this far west. Justice must be losing control in the provinces.
Hey, are we sure these bozos are okay? I mean, they tried to kill us, but
Broken bones and bruised egos, they'll survive.
okay. I'm not ready to add murdering people to my guilty conscience just yet.
Oh, what did I miss? Hey, what's up with all the dead bodies?
been since you were here last?
2014, so,
16 years.
Ma'am, the signs say, stay out. Should we?
keep going. It's not like they have guns. Or robots. That barrier's new.
A lot can change in 16 years.
Don't. Please. Oh, this feels different. It's the vibe. Something's off.
You're right. I feel it too. And it's chilly. Aren't you freezing?
Did you not pack a jacket, Pax?
I'm fine. Do you guys hear singing?
I don't hear anything.
I hear it. Oh, that's fucking creepy.
This used to be a justice re-education camp for children.
Camp Cedar. Sounds deceptively innocent.
What are they singing?
It's like a folk song of some kind.
Is this normal, Pax? Is this what people did when you lived here? Sing creepy folk songs?
Now I hear it. It's nice. I wouldn't call it creepy.
Really, Theo? You think this is nice? Dude, you haven't watched enough horror movies.
I don't watch horror movies.
Oh, you're missing out.
You're definitely missing out. And it makes you less prepared for a situation like this.
Next, there'll be effigies and bonfires and chanting.
Do those things count as effigies? They are creepy.
Junior Justices! They're not creepy at all. They're super cute.
I mean...
I'm with Theo on this one, Si. They're definitely contributing to the whole folk horror vibe.
Do not speak ill of Junior Justice.
It's bolted shut.
Those symbols creep me out. It's some neo-pagan folk horror shit.
I guess it's a warning of some sort.
Welcome to Summer Isle.
I'm sorry?
It's from an English horror movie from the 19...
What are these symbols?
How do we get through this gate, Theo?
We haven't tried knocking yet. If there's no doorbell, we might need a battering ram.
This isn't the Liberty I grew up in. The gate was always open.
I know all about feeling rejected by your family. It's a shitty feeling.
I just don't get why they've become so hostile. What happened?
I guess no one's home.
Unless those are ghosts singing, someone's definitely home.
Don't invite evil spirits, Si.
Evil spirits? Are you fucking with me now, Theo?
I was hoping for a warmer welcome.
This is what happens when you try to go home again. Locked doors and beware the dog signs.
And the creepy singing?
All part of the full welcome back package.
At least there's no blazing hot Pacifica sun to contend with.
My vitiligo thanks you.
No. Anything?
Aside from the seriously creepy vibe in the kumbayas, I don't know. Nothing about this feels good.
I know this isn't exactly what I'd promised you.
I don't know. It's bucolic. I'm enjoying the absence of sand, sun, and filthy humans.
This new low-maintenance gnome is a refreshing change.
Right?